Aries is not your average YouTuber musician. Since the beginning of his career, he's been leveraging social media to promote his brand and music, taking him from remixes of popular songs in his bedroom to performing original genre-bending music in venues all across the world, all without ever signing to a label. How did he do it? Why did he stay independent? And what the fuck is anti-pop? Aries, born Chester Cornelius III, is a musician from California. Known for songs like Snake Eyes and One Punch, his genre-defying sound has become a staple in the anti-pop genre. But before he released any original music, he was well respected in the producer niche on YouTube. Music production videos have risen to popularity in the last decade, with channels like Kyle Beats, Internet Money, and Busywork Beats at the forefront. These videos would be geared towards producers, showing them how to make industry-standard beats. However, Aries had a different approach. Rather than making tutorials or cook-up videos, Aries would remix popular songs in a tongue-in-cheek way, like turning Sad by XXXTentacion into a happy song, or turning Fall Apart by Post Malone into a lo-fi song. These videos were geared towards the average music fan, which for these style of videos was an untapped market. While it was no secret that Aries was a talented producer, he actually wanted much more than just a profitable career on YouTube. His real dream was to write and perform original music. Between videos, he would also sprinkle unofficial songs or demos on his YouTube to test the waters. This cycle would repeat, slowly introducing his fans to his original music, which over time allowed him to switch his priority. After having multiple videos that gained over 100,000 views, like This Is America but It's Lo-Fi Hip Hop and Remaking the Race by TK, he finally decided to take the next step. On February 6, 2018, he would drop his first official single called Carousel. This song had a refreshing blend of trap and pop with an airy, bright vibe like no other. The incredible production was matched with catchy indie pop songwriting. While a lot of songs from young artists can feel shallow or derivative, this song had incredible attention to detail, which paid off immensely. Today, the song has over 5 million views on YouTube without any push from a major label. I think this song helped Aries realize his own potential, as it was just the start of the Aries that most people know today. From here, he would start to make the transition into being a full-time artist. Over the course of the next year, Aries would start the roll-up for his debut album, releasing songs like Sayonara and Race Car. These tracks were wildly successful, all of his music videos earning more than 2 million views apiece. This gave him the momentum he needed to drop his first official body of work, an album called Welcome Home. This project is a breath of fresh air, combining heartfelt lyrics over experimental pop production. Having experience as a music producer for many years at this point gave Aries the knowledge to create unique beats that still followed the cohesive structure of a pop song. Aesthetically, Aries was very similar to the underground and SoundCloud scene at the time, often using 808s and trap drums, topped with melancholic lyrics. But the sound selection was vastly different. The 808s were boomier, the snares sounded metallic, the lyrics were catchier, and the tempos were slower. Much like his old YouTube videos, Aries had an affinity for masterfully combining genres in his original music. This skill would ultimately help him as he paved a way in the anti-pop scene. Now the question of the hour is, what exactly is anti-pop? Much like most modern music genres, it's used as an umbrella term to categorize a major music movement. Much like how hyperpop can range from mainstream acts like 100 Gex to underground darlings like Glaive and Midwest. I would say some of the artists that represent anti-pop the best, other than Aries, are J. Paul, Joji, and Dominic Fike. J. Paul is probably the earliest example. His 2013 album, Leaks 413, combines music from many different cultures, like organic percussive rhythms originating from Mumbai, or the euphoric EDM vibes from his home country of the United Kingdom. This album is a melting pot of many different influences, but ultimately feels like an experimental take on a pop album. Joji, on the other hand, would often infuse lo-fi elements into singer-songwriter pop music. For example, Slow Dancing in the Dark includes the laid-back drums popularized by lo-fi music, until it drops into a euphoric pop-like chorus. Historically, pop music is known for being very formulaic. Most of the biggest songs of all time can be played using the same 4 chords. However, anti-pop challenges that formula. Instead of following the rules to a T, they will effectively break the rules using different chord structures or pulling influence from unconventional places. Welcome Home would catapult Aries into the spotlight. After its rollout in 2019, he would go on his first North American tour. Even though he was still independent, his popularity on YouTube helped him build a cult following of fans that translated well to live shows. In November of 2020, 4 months after the end of his tour, Aries would drop the song Fool's Gold, the leading single off his next album. Aries takes his art very seriously, which is integral to his success. Over the next year, he would continue the roll-up for his sophomore record, Believe in Me, Who Believes in You. The quality on this album was incredible, featuring production from Pharaoh Vice of Internet Money and guitar from BizClick. The attention to detail here was amazing. For example, on the song Ditto, they used a sample from the NES football game Tecmo Bowl. As he revealed in the breakdown video, clearing the sample cost him $3,500, but it was well worth it because it's one of the most iconic parts of the song.
Ready, down! I happen to throw it in this song, and it's not on time or on beat with anything. It just works. And yeah, I paid $3,500 for that. Worth it? Yeah.
In 2021, Aries would organize the first annual Wonderworld Fest, featuring performances from Toby Lou, Tom the Mailman, and many other independent artists in the scene. This festival would reinforce the community that Aries was building under the Wonderworld name, as he continued to build up a cult fan base. If you made it this far in the video, I know what you're thinking, but Jock, what about Snake Eyes? Please talk about Snake Eyes. Let's talk about Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, first teased in 2022, is a collaboration with guitarist Wyatt Otis. This guitar loop is incredible. The harmonics, the rhythm, it's perfect. It reminds me of that one movie, August Rush, where the kid is like banging on his guitar. Also, I just found out the kid in that movie is the same guy that plays the Good Doctor, and it kind of ruined my day, so.
I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon!
But anyway, Snake Eyes would be teased on TikTok by Wyatt and would consistently go viral. The way Wyatt plays the guitar part is just so fun to watch, and Aries' vocals complemented it so perfectly. Over the coming months, nothing was said about Snake Eyes, many fans losing hope they would ever release, until May 5th when it was finally released. This song is having a huge moment right now and is on track to be his most popular song by far. There's definitely a lot to learn from Aries' rise to fame. The way he organically built a fan base without any help from a label can be used as a roadmap for indie artists. Aries proves that music is what matters. Those who are adventurous in their creative endeavors often make the most inspiring art, and nobody embodies that better than Aries.